Well, hello, friends. I am Gerrick Angel, and welcome to my YouTube channel where I invite you to dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. And you may notice today that I am in a different location than where you normally see me. I'm actually at a hotel room because I decided to just change things up and do something different. And that's what I want to spend a couple of minutes talking about today is the importance of doing things differently. You've often heard it said that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing the same way and expecting a different result. Well, what I have learned, I have this tool that I call travel. And this tool really helps me get out of my rut, get out of my normal way of thinking. It helps me to open up to possibility. And so, this wonderful tool that I call travel, I typically several times a year, I'll go on a trip, whether it be business, whether it be family, whether it be friends. But I typically take several trips throughout the year. Well, 2020 is a little bit different, and travel isn't as easy as it is in previous years. However, it's still important to recognize that there are ways to get away. And again, I'm going to talk about the benefits of getting away. But this trip I took, it was just a drive, an hour and a half drive, and I'm in a beautiful location right by the beach. And so when I got here a few days ago, I parked my car and haven't gone back to it since. I don't need to. I'm doing things differently. Why am I doing things differently? Well, again, if I change it up a little bit, it changes my whole mindset. There is something about choosing to leave the safety, the security, leave everything I know and go on an adventure. And so my intention was to spend a few days away, a long weekend. I left on Friday. I left on Friday. I'll go back home on Monday. But a good chunk of time to be out of my normal routine, to be out of my normal space. And when I'm out of my normal routine and out of my normal space, my consciousness expands. I'm more open and available to possibility. I'm more open and available to adventure. So what does that look like? Well, in this particular case, I thought I was going to come here, do some relaxing, ride a bike, and sit in my hotel room and make YouTube videos. What ended up happening, as I was sitting relaxing in my hotel room, I felt inspired to just post on Facebook that I'm taking a little weekend trip, how great it is to get away. Well, a couple of my friends saw that and were inspired by it and decided, hey, you know what? We're going to get in the car and drive over to where you are. And my first thought was, but this is my quiet weekend. I'm not doing a lot of stuff. I'm just gonna, be quiet and I'm gonna make YouTube videos and go on a bike ride, and that's it. But then I realized, wait a second, I'm stopping the adventure before it already started. Let me embrace the fact that my friends are willing to drive an hour and a half to come spend time with me. And so we had a magical time. We did some shopping. We had some great meals together. It was just so wonderful, wonderful seeing them. And another interesting little surprise that happened as I was packing. I knew that because of COVID, the hotel probably wouldn't have real china or real glassware. So I actually packed enough china and glassware for four, even though I'm by myself. I just felt like, I don't know, I just feel like I need more china and more glassware. Well, wouldn't you know it, that friends came over and we were able to share some time together. We were able to drink out of real glasses and eat on real china. How wonderful was that? So there is something to giving yourself permission to do things differently and change your scenery, because it opens your mind to the availability of adventure that is trying to reveal and express itself as your life. And so again, just give yourself permission to change it up a little bit, okay? Right now, a lot of people aren't flying, and I understand that. But Is there a day trip that you can go on? Is there a place that you can get away? I mean, really get away to some place you wouldn't normally be. If you're a person who lives at the beach, maybe consider going to the mountains for a day to just have a different experience, because the different experience will open your mind and consciousness and make you available to blessings. So make it a point to, give yourself just an opportunity to do something different. And again, for me right now, this tool is travel. And so again, this travel, unplugs me from my normal routine and opened me up to the possibility of hanging out with friends. Now, the other beautiful thing about these friends coming to visit me is part of what we did is we went shopping. And I'm not a person who goes shopping very often. Um, there are definitely things that I can benefit from purchasing, but I don't make it a point to go shopping in stores. We had a blast. And now I've got more shoes than I know what to do with. And I'm happy about it. So, again, you know, by changing my environment, giving myself permission to do something different, it created an opportunity, which meant my friends drove up here and then they invited me to do something that I wouldn't have done for myself. And I got to go shopping and get some wonderful shoes and some wonderful crystals and some wonderful souvenirs. So I'm so thankful for that. So again, I just remind you, we want to dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. Dream bigger. I'm dreaming bigger than my living room. I'm dreaming bigger than my normal day-to-day life. I'm dreaming bigger than my environment. And what that meant is I took a drive for an hour and a half. Vibe higher. Well, tune into that vibration of fun, of synchronicity, of serendipity, of love. My friends drove an hour and a half to come hang out with me. Wow, let me continue to raise my vibration by embracing the love, by embracing the adventure, and then finally watch it happen. Magic happened. I got shoes. I wouldn't have done that. I got souvenirs. Probably wouldn't have done that. I actually got to sit and eat with people on real china. How awesome was that? So again, dream bigger, vibe higher, and watch it happen. I'm Gerrick Angel. I'm an intuitive living coach. I love doing this, and I invite you to continue joining me. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.